Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men create hard times, and hard times create strong men. We're living in the weak men create hard times phase. And if you're watching this video, you're either part of the problem or you're ready to become part of the solution. The question is, which one are you? I'm Father, and we're going to talk about something most people are afraid to address. That's why strong men are becoming extinct, and what you can do to make sure you are not one of them. This isn't about toxic masculinity or outdated gender roles. This is about the fundamental qualities that have built civilizations, protected families, and created the world we live in today. Qualities that are disappearing faster than we can replace them. And if we don't act now, we're going to lose an entire generation of men to weakness, confusion, and purposelessness. Look around. The evidence is everywhere. Physical weakness. The average man today is weaker than his grandfather was at the same age. We've traded muscle for comfort, endurance for convenience. We can't even change a tire, build a shelf, or protect our families if we had to. Mental weakness. We avoid difficult conversation. We quit when things get hard. We choose the easy path over the right path every single time. We've been taught that the struggle is bad, that discomfort should be avoided, and that someone else will handle the hard stuff. Emotional weakness. We can't control our impulses. We're addicted to instant gratification, social media, entertainment, substances, whatever makes us feel good right now. We've lost the ability to delay gratification for long-term success. Spiritual weakness. We have no higher purpose, no mission bigger than ourselves, no principles we would die for. We drift through life without direction, without meaning, without the anchor that gives a man strength when everything else fails. How do we get here? 3 things destroyed the strong man. Number 1, we eliminated struggle. Every generation before us faced real challenges: wars, famines, building civilizations from nothing. Struggle created strength. But we have created a world where struggle is optional. Most men choose comfort, and comfort in turns kills strength. 2, we confuse strength with aggression. Society has told us that being strong meant being toxic. So instead of teaching men how to channel their strength properly, we taught them how to suppress it entirely. We threw out the baby with the bathwater. We eliminated masculine strength instead of refining it. 3rd, we removed responsibility. Strong men are forged by responsibility. Responsibility for family, community, something bigger than themselves. But we have created a culture where responsibility is someone else's job. The government will provide. Someone else will lead. Someone else will sacrifice. And when men have no responsibility, they have no reason to become strong. Here's what happens when strong men become extinct. Families fall apart. Children grow up without fathers who can guide them, protect them, show them what strength looks like. Boys don't learn how to become men. Girls don't learn what to look for in a man. Communities crumble. No one else steps up to lead. No one takes responsibility. Everyone expects someone else to fix what's broken. Crime rises, standards fall, chaos replaces order. Nations decline. Weak men can't defend what their ancestors built. They can't make the hard decisions. They can't sacrifice for future generations. They trade long-term strength for short-term comfort until there's nothing left to trade. And here's the brutal truth. If you are not actively working to become stronger, you are part of the problem. Neutrality is not an option anymore. You're either building strength or you're contributing to weakness. You're either part of the solution or part of the decline. The world doesn't need more men making excuses. It needs men, strong men, making a difference. Listen, if you want to survive the extinction of strong men, you have to do what weak men won't. Choose difficulty. Wake up early when you don't want to. Exercise when you're tired. Have the hard conversation when it's uncomfortable. Take on responsibility when others avoid it. Strong men aren't born strong. They become strong by consistently choosing the harder path. Every time you choose control over challenge, you're choosing weakness over strength. Start small. Cold showers, early mornings, difficult workouts, books, uncomfortable conversation. Build your tolerance for discomfort because life is going to be uncomfortable whether you are prepared for it or not. Tough conversation, but a beautiful day. Principle number 2, weak men change their values based on convenience. Strong men have principles they won't compromise, regardless of the cost. What do you stand for? What would you die for? What principles guide your decisions when no one is watching? If you don't know, you're not strong. You're just drifting. Strong men are anchored to something bigger than themselves. They live by values they won't violate, standards they won't lower. Find your principles, write them down, live by them. And when the world tries to pressure you to compromise, remember your character is more important than comfort. Take radical responsibility. Here's what separates strong men from weak men. Strong men take responsibility for everything in their sphere of influence. Your health, your responsibility. Your relationships, your responsibility. Your finances, your responsibility. Your family's future, your responsibility. Weak men make excuses. Strong men make solutions. Weak men blame circumstances. Strong men change circumstances. Weak men wait for someone else to lead. Strong men step up and lead. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop waiting for someone else to fix what's broken. Take responsibility and take action. Build something that's bigger than yourself. The strongest men in history weren't focused on themselves. They were focused on building something that would outlast them. A family legacy, a business that serves others, a community that's better because they were there, a cause worth sacrificing for. When you're building something bigger than yourself, you find strength you didn't know you had. You push through obstacles that would stop a selfish man. You make sacrifices that seem impossible to someone only thinking about themselves. What are you building? What legacy are you leaving? What will exist because you existed? If you can't answer that question, you're not strong. You're just surviving. And survival isn't enough anymore. So, here's my challenge to you. Decide right now which side of history you want to be on. Do you want to be part of the generation that let strength die? Or do you want to be part of the remnant that brings it back? Because make no mistake, strong men are becoming extinct. But extinction isn't inevitable, it's a choice. Every day, you get to choose comfort or challenge, excuse or responsibility, weakness or strength. The world needs strong men now more than ever. Men who will stand when others sit. Men who will speak when others stay silent. Men who will lead when others follow. Men who will be fathers to a generation that desperately needs guidance. If you're ready to join the fight against the extinction of strong men, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, the world doesn't need more weak men making excuses. It needs strong men making a difference. Lead with conviction. The future depends on it. I'll see you in the next one.